Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new unhinged TikTok random reaction video. Hi everyone, I don't know what happened then. What is the tea? What is the Darjeeling, the Lapsang Souchong, the Scalding Hot Sam, the Earl Grey? What shall I say is the tea? The tea today is actually just water. Lovely. But yes, hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we're delving back into the world of unhinged TikTok madness. Now if you are new to the channel, hello, my name is Roly, piercing tattoo Reddit weirdo here on the internet. So subscribe to the channel. There's a QR code on screen here if you're watching on a TV. And so today what we're doing is we delve into brain rot, obscene, unhinged things, just total nonsense that you guys have sent me over the past month. We enjoy the brain rot together because unfortunately doom scrolling is a lonely activity, so we do it together on this channel so we don't have to feel alone. Thank you to everyone who does follow me over on TikTok and on Instagram Reels, who sends me things to react to. So all my social media links are down below, and of course a massive shout out to my lovely Patreons who get exclusive content, of course unblurred, all the uncensored content as well. So make sure you go check out the Patreon as well, maybe that's for you. But anyway, with all that being said, like button, subscribe, notification bell. Let's not beat around the bush, Watley, and get on with these unhinged TikTok videos.
I never expected people to eat the sculpture.
What's happening?
I just thought
I never
it
expected
would be nice for them to see it.
What?
But then people just started licking it. And I was like, what are you
Wait,
doing?
what's happening?
You don't know who's licked there before? Like, what are you doing? Like, nobody was afraid of that. It was weird. My name's Joseph Marr, and I'm an artist working with sugar in Berlin.
He's making sugar sculptures.
And then when they hear that it's sugar, they go, what? And I think that makes them feel more part of it.
Oh my, that makes me feel physically sick. People learned nothing from COVID, did they? Do you know, if I was in a place, right, and I found out that the sculptures around me were made of sugar, the last thing I would want to do was go, I'm gonna go suck on it.
Stop this immediately.
I'm sorry, anyone who goes for this and just starts licking these sculptures as if like they're clean, like what? It's sugar. So in an environment like that, flies are gonna be so attracted to that. There's gonna be flies, bugs landing on it, trying to eat, like that's just gonna happen. They can sense all the sweetness. There'll be absolutely flies and bugs and things that will go under it. Bacteria will also grow. And then not only like people are going past us like licking it. There was a woman there letting their child and their baby do it, which is awful parenting. Like why would you, what earth are you trying to do? Let's strengthen your immune system, Betty. Hope you don't die. That is disgusting.
Working with sugar
people are
is
disgusting.
a unique thing. It's incredibly difficult. Temperature and humidity,
I mean, it's incredible, but it's disgusting.
Right? Once it's made, it's quite solid and lives for a long time. The oldest sculptures I have are now 14 years old, and
wow.
Never expected people to eat the
letting
sculpture.
a kid just like lick
thought
it
would be nice for them to see it.
That is disgusting. That's disgusting. When things should be AI, but they're not. It's a full circle moment. I'm now wishing things to be AI. Come in, what? Balenciaga. Are you are having a laugh. No. This has to be a joke. This has to be a joke. Hang on, wait. Should we just stop for 2 seconds? It says Balenciaga trash bag large pouch, $1,790.
It's madness, absolute madness.
This is insanity. This has to be a joke. The problem about this is we've seen so many people do this kind of content where they're trying to like cosplay the poor. There's that one person that sells those hoodies for like thousands of dollars and they're just ripped up stained hoodies. Things like Balenciaga and other big brands using things like trash bags. I've seen them use like black bin bags as like accessories. Some of them are using like those like knot tie, like cable tie things, and selling them for like thousands of dollars and using them as like a wristband. And it literally is just like a cable tie. This wouldn't shock me if it's real. Wait, there's another video. Balenciaga trash bag pouch one. No, stop it. This can't be real. It just goes to show that rich people have no class, rich people have no taste. When I've said this before on channels, people say to me, oh, actual rich people don't buy this kind of stuff. If you have enough disposable income that you're spending $1,790 on a plastic bag, you are rich. You are a rich person if you have the free money to just buy something like this. And rich people have no taste. Rich people have no, like, what is that? What? I'm sorry, it's absolutely insane. That's insane behavior. That is insane behavior. Okay, this person's sucking up. Oh my god! Ah! Kill it! Kill it! Oh no, that actually like made my spine like go. I slipped a disc. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting, but it definitely wasn't this. Not the gammon Keith being like, oh, how dare you eat my spaghetti and meatballs? I'm calling the police. What's going on here then? Fully cursed. I don't want to have cursed food. How's that curse I cursed you with? Kirsty, not cursed food, thank you. We don't want cursed food. Keep your cursed food to yourself.
Eat it!
Oh God, what's she saying now? So this is the new, so if you've watched my unhinged TikTok reactions before, now and then we have like new people that kind of come into the zeitgeist who we see like repeatedly because they say like insane things. So last time this person said that they made a copper wig that they put on their head that protects from rays and it like blocks out the people. And then she's put like tin foil like around her entire house because of course like it blocks out the rays because she's down that rabbit hole of just like sort of conspiracy theory stuff. Let's see what she's gonna say today.
I'm a woman.
What really happened in 2012? The reason. Project Looking Glass couldn't look any farther, and the Mayan calendar
What's
ended
Project?
that year.
The
Yesterday
Mayan. So she's referring to the Mayan calendar ending at 2012 because there was a whole thing about the world was going to end in 2012 because the Mayan calendar ended. I don't know what Project Looking Glass was. I have no idea what that is.
Yesterday I did a video on looking up an old friend who I'd gone to the funeral for her husband, and he is still alive.
No, he's not.
Looked up some more information, and
What?
This was summer of 2012 that I drove several states over and went to this funeral. It was a week-long memory event, saw my mom.
A week-long funeral? So she's saying that she went to a funeral for a man who is now alive. What?
Hello, baby. Did you miss me?
Found out my mom had breast cancer, whatever. And
Well, that's
then I started
awful.
thinking about the drive there, the drive back. I don't remember any of it. Since he's still alive, did it even happen? So of course I started questioning memories. A lot of us feel that 2012 was just a blur. And our memories before and after are different than many other people.
Are they?
So was that the year?
I've never once has had someone go, 2012 was such a blur. The older you get, the fuzzier memory becomes, the quicker things seem to go by and your memories start to blur together. That's just to do with age because you've got so much more time behind you. You did not go through a time warp, nothing happened. Either like, the thing is, conspiracy theorist stuff is really strange because it's sometimes a lot of the time it borderlines on like, there's like disorders there as well. I went to a funeral for a person who is now suddenly still alive. Someone had breast cancer, but all my memory is now gone. And then suddenly 2012 didn't happen. It's a blur. Was she going to say she went through a time?
The world ended and we went into a simulation or an alternate universe or something. What do you guys think? I truly feel that that was the year that we shifted.
I just think some of these people are very lost in their lives and they don't really have much going on. Maybe they don't have many friends. I don't know what it is. And then they start to cling on to these ideologies and conspiracy theories because it gives them like a sense of identity. And then suddenly when you go on the internet, you can talk about it on the internet and then you might find other people who are kind of down the rabbit hole of that stuff. And then suddenly you feel like a part of a community. That's how things like cults work as well. Cults obviously prey on a lot of lonely, desperate people. I went to a funeral for someone who is now suddenly still alive. You know, did we go into an alternative universe? And what are we doing? Like what's happening? Like the whole like tinfoil thing around the house, and like we've seen that quite often. I'm not saying all the people who believe this kind of stuff are like mentally ill. That's not what I'm saying, because I think sometimes again, loneliness and desperation can make you do these kind of things. But I just think when you start talking about stuff like this, I just think what's happening?
Crystal meth, tar, smack.
This is what it's like living with 5 dudes. So you have my bed over here.
Oh.
And then this is one.
Even just that sentence, I'm assuming these are straight men, right? I knew what my brother was like growing up, and that was just one man, right? 5, I'm already expecting this house to be an absolute tip.
One of my roommates' beds.
Why are you just sleeping on the floor? Like, do you not want to get a bed?
This is the closet.
Oh, that smell, the smell.
Old socks and stale sperm.
You go to our big space, trash.
I was like, it's like they're just living like a dump. How?
I mean, it's not horrible, but...
No, that's horrible. That's horrible.
This is really the Dago Trap House. That's what we call it, the Dago Trap House. This is
the
what it's
Dago
called.
Trap House, more like the Dago Infection House. Sorry, essentially that's like what it's like living with 5 children. I understand that there are certain times, with especially things like hoarding, and there are some times when it comes to mental health issues that some people really struggle with and they don't clean up. And things like I've got ADHD, all this kind of thing. I sometimes get like paralysis. And there's a weird thing about ADHD people that sometimes, you know, like it's with me, it's not so much of cleaning, but it's sometimes messy. This room's quite messy. It's not dirty. I'm very good at keeping things, but my room's quite messy. And sometimes, especially with things like work as well, you can get paralysis where sometimes you know there's so much to do, but you get so overstimulated, your brain gets so much, and you kind of just like don't do anything. Things like that can happen. But you're living with 5 people. I've seen what my brother's like, who is not neurodivergent in any way, shape, or form. Some men are just gross.
Yes, you.
I couldn't imagine living like that. That closet where there was no organization and there was clothes everywhere, like what's dirty and what's clean, it would just smell. I bet that house is smells disgusting. These are the kind of men that want to marry into someone who will just do all their work for them, want to marry into be someone who could be their mummy. And this is why relationships don't last, because you don't pull your own weight. I don't care what kind of do you for a job, whatever. Relationships are a two-way thing. Houses are two-way things. If you live together, you both have to clean up. I don't care if one person goes to work. You both have to take responsibility for your living conditions. It must smell so bad. That house must stink.
What a freaking tourist trap. Money wasted.
The Great Pyramid is a tourist trap. Money wasted, okay.
Came out of the Great Pyramid. It's not worth the money. This was...
I've always wanted to go and see the pyramids, but like, I don't know, something about, I'm a bit like funny. I mean, I don't think I could go there just because like, I know in Egypt, LGBT people aren't treated the best.
One of the things I was so looking forward to do in Egypt. In school in Italy, we study ancient Egypt, the pyramids and Giza, and I was always fascinated by it. But honestly, it felt like a scam. $35 for what?
I think $35 to go into probably one of the biggest like historical monuments, you know, Wonder of the World. Is it a Wonder of the World? I don't think that's that much. I don't know. To go into like one of the biggest like mysteries of is like, you know, what?
You get stuck inside a steep staircase with no air, bent over your knees, hoping the people in front of you will move fast. It's incredibly crowded, narrowed, and so hot. I had to wait 20 minutes to go up just one stair. If there were at least some hieroglyphics to admire, maybe I would have suffered in silence. Oh my god. The line to get in was almost an hour. I wish someone had told me not to waste my money and my time. So I'm telling you now, save your money and your time. Do not waste your money. Do not...
Like, the pyramids were not designed for tourists to go in and explore.
She's off her head.
I don't know what you were expecting. I think what you've done is you've gone in your mind, you've watched ancient Egypt videos or whatever, you've watched movies that had it, and think you're going to go in, there's like a huge pharaoh's tomb and gold all over the walls and hieroglyphics and mummies everywhere. That's not what you were going to, like, what were you expecting? I don't know. There probably are places that are like that have more, you know, elaborate sort of things like that. The pyramids of Giza, these things weren't designed for that. They weren't designed for tourists to go in and out and like, I just think this person has been brainwashed by pop culture, thinking that it was going to be something completely different. The comments have been turned off, which to me says a lot. Tourist comes and tells people of Egypt how they should have been. We were expecting aircon, like, you know, how many thousands of years ago was the pyramids built? Oh, they didn't have an aircon machine to cool it down inside.
How dare you!
This is a sedation dematting.
What?
So this
sedation dematting?
Arizona. She was fully aware that she was going to be sedated, and this was a completely free service offered by Tone Hair Salon and Gia Cosmetics with Dr. Jindal. That's the doctor there and the anesthesiologist. We safely put her under twilight anesthesia.
I don't know what twilight anesthesia is. Can someone explain to me what twilight anesthesia is? I don't know what this is.
Now, something like this would have typically taken us at least 3 hours in the salon, and we didn't have to stop or take breaks. But more importantly, the client wasn't in any discomfort, no pain, and she was able to wake up and her hair was fully dematted. There was a team of 4 of us, plus an assistant helping out. We're definitely going to start doing more of these, but it was a lot. This was definitely different than something we've ever done, especially being hairstylists.
So I don't understand really what's going on here. Obviously, we on my channel have had a lot of these sedation tattoos being done, and that's absolutely insane. I don't know what it's like to demat someone's hair who's obviously got so bad like this. I have no idea. Like, I'm not really going to talk about the hair side of it, just because like, I don't really understand what's going on. Obviously, as a follically challenged woman.
Why don't you try on that lovely wig?
Is this a necessary thing to do, to go under sedation to do hair? I get it must be quite painful maybe to unmat your hair. What's the risks with going under this kind of sedation? Just to do hair?
Your death.
I don't know. I don't really know what to say, because I don't have much of an understanding of kind of what's going on, so I don't want to say too much. My biggest thing, a lot of this kind of stuff when it comes to this medical use, like using a doctor, some sort of room like this, obviously needing anesthesiologists or whatever, you're taking like a doctor and all this kind of stuff away from someone who possibly could use it, who needs it more. I don't know much about this. I don't really want to make too many comments, but I just feel like, is this like a good, I mean, this person's commented here, isn't this a misuse of medical resources? I don't know. I just think about it, I'm always a bit like, is it necessary? This would never, again, this is the kind of stuff would never happen in the UK legally. So I'm coming at it from a side also of this would be illegal here.
Is it
what
too
the
late now to say sorry? Well, I put chocolate all over my body.
Oh, I feel sick.
Well, I put chocolate over my body. I'm so sorry.
I can't listen to that audio. I honestly thought we were kind of past a lot of this sort of humiliation ritual kind of stuff. Do what you got to do to make that coin. Do what you want, honestly. Like, in the grand scheme of things, this person's like just humiliating themselves. Like, I'd rather people do this than use other people outside for their content. When I see people going to this levels just to get attention, it just makes me sad. Is this funny? Like, I'm willing to accept that I'm a moody bastard. I was always known in my friendship group as the grumpy old man. I was raised by my grandparents. I am a grumpy old man. Like, is this actually funny? Do people think this is funny outside of like just children? Like, does he close the camera off and go to bed at night being like, I really love what I do?
I want to die.
I mean, actually, I would say do what you need to make money. This video is only 36 seconds, so he won't be making money on this. On TikTok, to make money on videos, it has to be over a minute. So this person's doing it for what reason then? I don't know. This isn't for me. Like, obviously, I'm not the target. Or who is the target audience for this?
Me, I love it.
This is a bottle of Fanta.
Oh my God. Okay, so I've seen other people do this video about like UK Fanta versus America. Now, I've been to America multiple times now, so I know what a lot of their food differences compared to us. This isn't really shocking to me in the sense of like, I've never seen it before.
I bought here in the UK, and this is one I bought in America. I picked up the UK bottle for £1.40, and the American bottle
I would never
was
drink
$3,
something that is so luminously orange like that.
The entire bottle of the UK Fanta has 22 grams of sugar in it. You want to guess how many grams of sugar are in the American bottle?
It's for like 100, isn't it?
73
grams. That is insane.
The calories for an entire bottle of UK Fanta, 96. Total calories,
which I think is a regular
Fanta,
yeah.
270. I can't believe
insane.
That. This is actually starting to scare me. You gotta admit, the orange one looks a lot cooler.
I actually think they say it looks cooler. I think maybe because I am European, we're used to, you know, more regulations in our food. I actually don't think the American one looks cooler. I think it actually scares me a bit. When I see it, my instant reaction is I'm not putting that in my body.
This is going up your bum.
Which is because they literally I've injected myself with ink and tattoos. I know there's going to be some hypocrisy with some things. I know there's going to be like, I don't know what's everything in my food. I can still make changes when I can see it and like easier. I would never put that in my body. I love Fanta. I think Fanta is actually really delicious.
That doesn't taste like Fanta at all. That is so sweet. They don't taste anything alike.
No, yeah, the difference between like American and English food, the stuff that can be in American food just always freaks me out. I've been to America quite a few times now, and I've tried a lot of stuff. It's there's a stark difference with the candy and snacks and sweets and things, and the intensity. Like even things like Kool-Aid, how much sugar you need to put in Kool-Aid to make it drinkable. I had an obsession with Kool-Aid when I first discovered it. Oh wait, there's another one here. Hang on, there's someone else doing bread comparisons. What?
Okay, so everyone in the US is showing how their bread does not dissolve underwater.
What?
And it's pretty much rubber. I want to show you Australian bread.
I don't know the difference between like UK and Australian food when it comes to regulations about what can go in, but I'm imagining Australia probably has similar health food regulations than as we do.
All right. Straight away.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it would be like if I was to have some of my bread that I have. It would just break apart in the water because that's what it should do.
Thoroughly honey wheat, and it's basically a sponge. Just like the video showed, I decided to try it.
What is in your bread? Oh, no, that makes me ill. America, land of the free, home of the cancer cells from awful food.
Or whatever you call it.
Oh, oh no, I hate it, I hate it. Isn't this really sickening?
What is going on?
That actually really scares me. I don't understand why America just has so lax laws on a lot of this kind of stuff. Stuff like that. Why is your bread like that? What is in your bread? Has it got glue in it? Like what? To see bread act like that just feels so alien. Like what?
There are many.
Oh God, okay. I mean, very topical for now, isn't it? Jesus Christ. What does Tyra Banks want to do now? Laugh my ass off. My jaw is on the floor. Who signed off on this? 70% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck.
Many people trying to live the American dream. They're actually closer to living on the streets. Being homeless can happen to you. I thought the best way to bring this story to all of you was to experience it myself.
Oh God.
Today,
oh
I'm going on the streets, downtown LA, Skid Row. Out there,
she's going to Skid Row.
Anything could happen. it's a little scary. I just...
Anything can happen is a little scary. No, Tyra, anything cannot happen to you. You will have an entire production team around you filming, especially back when this was made. Cameras were always a lot bigger, wasn't it? Now you can do little DSLRs and things to make you could film this and be a bit more secretive about it. But like back then, you had huge cameras. There would have been a microphone, boom. You're going to be on the street with security around you. You are not going to be experiencing homelessness. I don't even need to watch the rest of it to know what's going to happen, but sure.
I want to try to immerse myself as much as possible into the homeless culture.
I wanted to experience firsthand the desperation of the homeless. I wanted to understand what their lives are really like.
With the film crew.
No makeup, no lights, nothing.
I cannot believe you're talking about experiencing homelessness and the first thing you say is no makeup, no lights.
Oh, you poor thing.
I don't think homeless people give a shit about makeup. Like that's not a point to be making. That's insane.
But me, so I was dropped off on Skid Row to meet Danielle.
With a cameraman.
The once homeless woman that was to be my guide today.
Hi. Hi, I'm Tyra.
I met Danielle and looking at her, I was shocked to think that she was once homeless.
It's just so out of touch, isn't it?
I felt like I was entering into a nightmare.
I'm sorry, it's the fact that like there's obviously gonna be like a big cameraman like around her filming all this. Like, can we have some change? Why there's like gonna be someone with a big camera filming you?
Just try to remain inconspicuous.
If this was filmed right now, right, I can understand. I mean, I still think it's a bit out of touch, but like you can get so many small cameras now. To get like TV quality level cameras back then, they were big. You didn't really have ones that were gonna go on TV that were like really like.
While we're walking, we passed a trash bin full of food. And at that moment, I knew that if I was truly homeless, I would have eaten that food out of that bin.
No, you wouldn't have. No, can we...
Danielle said that around this time, we should lay down and make our bed.
So I would go to bed and then stay awake and watch. You would stay awake and watch, like to protect me? Yes. And then we switch turns?
I knew I wasn't going to spend the night there, but I wanted to feel the terror of actually laying on the hard cement out in the open.
It's just so disingenuous. It's so disingenuous. Editor Roly here. Just a little note I realized on this as well is this was also filmed during the daytime, but they've put like a dark blue filter over it to make it look like she's actually doing this at nighttime, which adds like another layer of just like disingenuousness of it. The fact that like she didn't even wait till the evening to do it because she didn't want to have anything to do with it really. I'm not just trying to add on to the like we hate Tyra part because I know this is very topical at the moment and a lot of people are doing it, blah, blah, blah. And that's not why I'm saying this, because I actually saw like some of her TV show, like her actual, because this is on like her talk shows she had. Or was it like the late 2000s, like early 2010s? I actually saw a few of it because she did think about the Westboro Baptist Church, because I remember watching a lot of that stuff when they were like big at the time. So I have seen one or two things. I remember watching the thing where she pretended to have rabies. I'm familiar with her TV show more than actually America's Next Top Model. I never watched that. It's just so disingenuous. I really want to feel what it's like to be a homeless person, but I've got a camera crew with me. I'm going to obviously have security guards around me. I'm not actually going to sleep on the floor like them. I'm not going to eat like they are. I'm just going to pretend. I don't understand what was going on with that world back then. I know I romanticized the Y2K era to begin, like to a certain degree, and I do. And I know there were issues as well. I will always say that this side of it, even back then I thought was weird. Even as a younger person, I thought it was strange to do this kind of stuff. Now knowing all the other stuff that happened on America's Next Top Model and things, especially because obviously one of my best friends, Luxaria, has been watching through the seasons. Anything she's done in this era, I just instantly go, well, it's just disingenuous. The things that she was doing, and even that documentary that came out, I know documentaries are framed a certain way, but like the Netflix documentary, she was on it herself. It was obviously to promote the next cycle of America's Next Top Model. She came off that looking awful.
What's happened there?
What?
You see nothing like this happen in real life.
What? Trains?
Hello? Hello?
What's happening?
Christ almighty. What's happening here? God, he's never ending. He's coming round there. God, he's coming at quite a pace.
Oh, I love this man.
I have emergencies here. But, well, bloody hell. Bloody hell, where's he come from?
I'll protect this man at all costs.
It's more stressful here in my railway room than what it was in my signal box.
Oh, I love it. I am partial to it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do love a model railway set. I do think it looks really cool. I just love his panic and the way that he speaks.
What's happened there? You see nothing like this happen in real life. Hello. Hello. Christ almighty. What's happening here?
Oh, I love it. Bless that man. Protect that man at all costs. What absolute sweetheart. That was so cute. Yeah, I do love a model railway. There used to be one when I was a child. We used to go to a place called Traeger Mills, and they used to have like a model railway that was a little bit like that, maybe a little bit bigger, in like this like secret area in the back where the arcade was. And it was actually really cool to go see. So no, something about model railways that I think just tickles a funny bone, but I love it. That man, Christ almighty. What's happened here?
Introducing the Macum Shot. Warm salted yogurt served in a shot glass. Cheers. Smooth, creamy, just a little salty.
That's so good.
How many can you swallow?
I hope you die.
I am so glad Meta is, or whatever company do it, like generative AI, they're shutting down Sora. I'm so glad that they're actually closing Sora. Sora was a plague on the earth. All Sora was being used for was to generate illicit images of young people, fake videos of politicians doing awful things, to spread complete misinformation. Sora did nothing for humanity, and I'm so glad it's being shut down. A video now of a cum shot. This is what I mean with this whole generative AI. It brings nothing to the world.
What's up, pluggies? It's your girl Nail Plug, and we are back with Miss Tina Toes. This time we are taking off her Christmas winter designs, and we're about to put on some February designs. Of course, for February,
I hate that when people grow their fingernails, like your fingernails kind of look like this. They kind of die, and they kind of, when you start to grow them too much, they really look, I want to clean my nails. They look like rotten, a bit rotten. I actually can't watch. It's making me feel a bit sick. I don't know how that's comfortable to live with toenails that are that long. You can't obviously wear socks. Like, you can't put anything on your feet. You're going to have to wear sandals all the time. But it must be so uncomfortable because of the way that the nails like curl and twist. Oh no, I feel sick. No. Annoyingly, Instagram, you can't skip through videos. I'm really sorry. I can't watch it. I can't watch the end. I don't mean any disrespect to the person, but that stuff makes me feel sick. What? This man's got a prosthetic. Oh no. Oh God. Ready to go catfish some businessmen out of some money. Oh, why have you like put the makeup on her as if like she's not slept for 8 weeks? Living his lovely crozzy life. I don't understand what's going on. What? Oh God. Keith in the week, Tina on the weekend. Oh, my sissy serenade.
He's having sex for money.
Oh, I hate it. It creeps me out a bit. I don't know. It's because it's like uncanny valley. It's not because someone's a crossdresser. If someone's to be a crossdresser, sure, live your life, girl, I don't care. It's the uncanny valley of it where it doesn't look, it like this looks slightly unreal. Oh no, I don't like it. Oh, it makes me uncomfortable. Oh no, it's very like Leatherface. Please don't make my skin into a lamp.
You'll do as you're told.
God, my proportions before and after leg lengthening surgery. It's the same person, isn't it? We've seen. I'm very, very pro plastic surgery. 1 year afterwards, second surgery, and he can still barely walk properly. There's this surgery, right, that I've only seen men do it, where essentially they break the bones in your leg and sort of space them out a little bit, and then they heal and you get taller. It's one of the most invasive things you can do. You have to be in a wheelchair for ages. You have to learn to walk again. 1 year after the second surgery, and like this man can like barely walk. I've seen many videos of him, and like even now he's really struggling to walk, even though it's been like a year like after, just to add a few inches to your height. Again, I'm very pro plastic surgery, and do what you want that can make you live a better life. I just think this type of surgery, personally for me, is going too far. When you risk basically being disabled for the rest of your life, I don't really understand why you would do it. Every surgery comes with risks, of course, but this has gone right. This is how the procedure's meant to go, and he still can't walk properly a year later just to get a bit of extra height. Your body is also going to look a little bit disproportioned now because your legs are longer, but you haven't grown your torso, so now your torso is going to feel like a bit small on your legs because of the length. I don't know, if someone needs it for like an actual medical reason, obviously I would never ever say don't do it. Like, do what you need for like medical reasons, but for vanity, I just think this is too far. Each to their own. I wish you nothing but the best. Wait, what? Hang on. Have you ever seen a white canvas at a museum and wondered how's that art? The outsider art people who just don't understand. Okay, so this person is like opening it up. Well, I'm entitled to make one and rip it open. My very first museum exhibition. Oh God, I will never, I will always see this as like pretentious nonsense. Who's that? Yes, we're better than you, just don't understand. And then behind it is some broken pieces of mirror. Oh. And the crowd went mild. Like, what? What? Do you know, I just can't. Like, again, live your life, girl. If you're part of that community, power to you. If that's what you want to believe. I just see things like that. I just think, what? Like, what? I can't. That's a humiliation ritual. What? Oh no, I can't. I'm not even going to entertain that. I'm sorry, I'm not going to entertain nonsense like that. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it, no. Oh God, not another one of these. Oh no, not another one of these. I mean, I do love a bit of plastic surgery videos. I'm not gonna lie, I'm prone to them. But like, oh God, it's such like an aggressive way to show like getting surgery here to like get rid of the I don't know what you call the excessive neck here. I don't know what you call it, but oh God. Oh no, oh, it's such a like aggressive way to do it, but I kind of love it at the same time. Slay bitch. Oh no, I dropped a cage full of crickets inside my house. I mean, your little lizard is having a lovely lizard. I would not sleep at all. If I dropped an entire thing of crickets in my house, I would never. Oh no! Oh, I couldn't sleep. She's like, do something. Your lizard is having a lovely time. Oh God. I actually really love lizards. I think they're so cool. I love them. I mean, I would never have one. I'd never have like an exotic pet, but I do love lizards. I think they're so cool. My best friend Callum, who was my old housemate, when he travels around the world and stuff, I always get him to send me videos of like lizards and geckos and things he sees in the wild. Eat them. Do your job. There is no way in hell that I would go to sleep if I knew I dropped things all. Oh no. Oh, for God. What is that? What's happening? Oh. I cannot. Oh no, this is vile. I cannot imagine what that must feel like to get toothpaste in your sinuses. If I found out that my parents, say I had a kid or whatever, and I found out my dad was doing this on the internet, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm gonna get emancipated. Who is this for? Like, who is the target audience for this kind of content? It just makes me sad. It just makes me sad that this is where we've come to, society where like people just do this on the internet. I just don't understand the desperation people have. What? Oh my God. Wait, no, okay, so I was literally talking about one of these machines to one of my friends recently and they had no idea what I was talking about. I have not seen one of these since I was like 11. Oh my God. I'll explain what it is afterwards. If you don't know what this is, I cannot believe you've never seen one of these in an arcade. Oh my God. Level 1, shocky shock girls. Level 2, oh my God. I hope some of you know what this is, because I have not seen one of these since I was like an actual child. There used to be one in the Mega Bowl where I lived in Devon, in Exeter, and they had one actually in the Namco arcade on the South Bank before that one got closed down. Oh wow. Shocking. It's intense. So if you don't know what this is, die. They had these things in arcades when we were younger. Essentially, it's the Adam Family like electric chair. There's different iterations. One that was in the Namco arcade in London. It was actually like an actual chair that you sat on. But this one's actually harder. And if you see what he's holding on to, they vibrate really fast. And like as the lights go up the machine, they vibrate harder and harder and harder to a stage where towards the end, you almost like can't let go. Your hands get like almost fused with it. If you let go, then it ends and you fail. But it's actually really hard to let go, especially like as a child. It starts to to make your legs like buckle because it vibrates so intensely. I've not seen one of these in so many years, and I'd love to go on one again to feel just like as an adult, because I've not done it as an adult, but it would vibrate really, really fast and fast and fast and fast and fast, and eventually like you can barely let go because your hands almost get fused with it, and it makes your whole body go weird. Oh my god, the intense vibrations. If you've never been on one, you're probably like, how does a vibration do that? If you've never done it before, you don't get it. It's really weird holding on to something that's vibrating so intensely. It makes your whole body go a bit limp. Oh, the Y2K era, how I miss the... Okay, well, what? It's just music, isn't it? Oh, it's the Macarena. Macarena. I F this doll. I don't have a real woman, so I F this. Hey, Macarena. What's happened? Oh my god. Oh. Well, you've got to get it somewhere, girls. Oh my gosh. What the hell? What? Oh. A lovely gherkin toupee? Oh, wonderful. No one can tell I have no hair because of these gherkins on my head.
Sounds tasty.
Why try to understand the understandable? The ununderstandable. Again, this kind of falls into that category of just like almost feels a bit humiliation ritual. I don't really understand. I'm not saying everything has to be like unbelievably serious all the time. I don't believe that at all. It's the fact that it's just kind of nothing. Like this isn't anything. It's not like something clever or like funny clever or some kind of like joke. It's just a mess. I mean, as this person says, dad's handling the divorce well. Like it's just... What's happening? I'm a hydraulic press. Oh, for God's sake. I'm needed in the basement. What's so weird about these like hydraulic press videos, obviously I'm sure anyone on the internet has seen these hydraulic press videos, whatever, over the years now. They've now started to be done by AI. I always think sometimes, like, you know, we all talk about how like, AI is going to take people's jobs and stuff. I think for what I do here, it's very difficult for an AI to replicate this because how my brain works, the jokes I use, the jokes I do and all that kind of stuff, and like even just with the way I react and stuff, I think it's very difficult for an AI to replicate. Maybe some point it'd be able to, but jobs like the hydraulic presses and stuff is a lot easier for it to replicate. Now sometimes on my feed, sometimes I'll see these hydraulic press things done by AI. God, we can't even have like those sort of like weirdly satisfying videos anymore without AI taking it as well. Oh, it's just disgusting. I will just never understand why so many people are just completely fine with just like watching totally fake videos like that and just not real. I mean, oh, it's so funny. It's like at the moment there's all that trend of people sharing videos of like AI cats coming into their bedroom at like midnight. I mean, oh, it's so funny. It's not. Like, it's actually not. It's actually not. What's more fun is videos of actual real cats, not these stupid ones playing a bagpipe on a wheelie, like on a unicycle. Like, I just don't think that's funny at all.
Drugs?
Hello, I'm Danny, your emotional support bastard. Be gay, do crimes. Ah!
There's no need to shout.
Hello, I'm Danny, your emotional support bastard. Be gay, do
okay,
crimes.
Danny, I'll go rob a bank, don't kill me. No, he's trying. Oh my God, this is how cats were depicted in ancient China versus Middle Ages. Oh God, I love seeing all this kind of stuff. Like, because like, a lot of people didn't have seen these animals before. They'd never seen them. So they were trying to like think about what they might have looked or they're like, doing it from memory. And a lot of the time, especially in like the Middle Ages, they would like draw them like people. They would give them like people faces. So let's just see, hang on. It's just music. In ancient China, beautiful. Oh, they're gorgeous. Beautiful artwork. Oh, a little cute baby. How awful. Oh God. Puss in Boots go. I actually think those ones are quite tame. I've definitely seen worse ones where they've literally given like animals like human faces. It's so ludicolo. This indie game lets you play as Karen and destroying what? You can destroy a shopping mall? Is there a video? Oh my god.
Breadsticks are extra. I'm sorry, ma'am. That's our policy.
Is this real? What? Oh, I have to play. Is this real? I have to play this on Twitch. Oh my god. Come follow me on Twitch. I do weekly streams. Oh my god. Flooding. Oh, is this real? Live, laugh, love. I have to find what that is. If that's real, I'm absolutely playing it on Twitch. If you don't know, by the way, I have started streaming weekly on Twitch again. So come follow me over on Twitch. It's Roly West over there. At the moment, we just finished playing Resident Evil Requiem, and now we're doing Silent Hill 2. But I also want to put some like old and fun games as well, not just horror. So come follow me on Twitch, and weekly streams have reconvened. Well, guys, we're well into aboard that trigger lane today. Choo-choo, speeding down the road. We're about to crash over and live and plunge to our death. I messed that all up. We're about to plunge to our deaths as our train has derailed and crashed off a cliff. Goodbye. Bye. Oh, and I'm back, just like Jesus Christ. Oh, squat for Jesus. Squat, squat for Jesus. Woo! Squat for Jesus. Squat, squat for Jesus. Ooh! I thought I'd do the full outro just because, of course, this is about unhinged things, and that was totally unhinged. As always, the brain rot continues, the insanity continues. Some of those things, that guy's house, disgusting. There was the Balenciaga bag, nonsense. Like, if you're buying that, you deserve to have all your money taken off of you. Like, the amount of, as I always say, the insanity never ends. But I do, the thing is, right, I know we always say, like, why do we do these videos? Why are we watching all this nonsense? It's like, as a human society, we are all victims of phone addiction and doom scrolling and just watching absolute brain-rotted nonsense. And doing this makes me feel a bit better about it because we all do it together, and then it gives us the fix, and we can laugh, have some commentary, have some jokes, instead of literally sitting there on our own, rotting our brains doing this. So don't do it now. You don't need to doom scroll. We've had our fix. Now go and have a nice can of coconut milk and shove it up your hoo-hing, girls. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. As always, please do hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos that are coming up. I will be back in the next few days. And of course, as I said, yeah, come check out the Patreon, see some unblurred stuff, extra footage, and of course, come follow me on Twitch. I am doing now weekly streams. I really need to start pushing my Twitch out again because I'm actually back properly now. So come follow me on Twitch, play through games, retro, new, mix of everything. Come follow me over there. And yes, anyway, massive shout out to my lovely Patreons whose names you can see on the side of the screen here. Thank you for being a Patreon. And of course, an Instagram shout out. Of course, I need you and my Instagram shout out. I forgot. That goes to Vampire Blood 19. Thank you for being a lovely Instagram follower. Anyway, extra special shout out to my top tier Patreons:
Adam Brett Batch, AJ Padilla, Benjamin Baker, Blue Gem, Shell Herman, Demon Bunny, IEA, Lonely Assassin 96, Lovely Caitlin, TNS Mum, Even at Niash, Join the Navy, Batty Brat, Chucky the Southpaw, Nicholas, Norwegian Goblin, Oxen, Peanut Mama 0724, Phoenix Lucifer, Skelly Moss, Star Heartsping, The Paisley Prince, Venom Manola, Athena Falling into Reddington, Adam Flowmonster, Kaz, Radhika Madala, Rishi, Bathard, They Call Me Doc, Erin Grace, Chloe Louise, and Robin Scott Palm Washleys.
Thanks for being a Patreon. You guys are delishy wishy. Anyway, be fabulous, be amazing, be gay, be everything you want to be, and don't let any bitch that they do call you. Why is that? Because you're a rotted brain beast.